So it seems that the Nintendo Switch is doing extremely well. If you guys haven't heard yet, Nintendo has done their financial reports and a lot of cool information on the future of Nintendo and how Nintendo has been doing in the past couple years has come to light, and it is doing really well, especially when it comes to software sales. So we're going to talk about all of that and how this has to do with the next generation of the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo going forward when it comes to just new hardware, new games, and overall the future. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave a like and of course subscribe for more Nintendo news, or you know what, dislike if you didn't like the video. And of course leave your thoughts on today's news in the comment section below. Like, what games are you guys looking forward to, and do you even need that next Nintendo Switch 2? With that being said, let's start with the first slide from the financial report. The Nintendo Switch will be entering its 8th year in March of 2024. We will continue to release new titles and content for Nintendo Switch without being bound by the traditional concept of the platform lifecycle. And that is very big, guys, because that means a lot of things when it comes to new hardware and the Nintendo Switch overall in the next couple years. Anyways, let's read this last quote and we'll swing back to that. Going forward, we would like to continue to see many consumers play Nintendo Switch and maintain our business momentum. So this goes into what we talked about in the last video. If you guys didn't catch that, I talked about when we will see the next Nintendo Switch, why we haven't seen it in 2023, and overall, where is the reveal for this game? Or system, I mean. And basically in that video I said there are a lot of factors that you have to think about. The holiday season is coming up. Nintendo doesn't want to interrupt the momentum of the Nintendo Switch. Things are selling really great, especially when it comes to software. They want to beat that goal of the DS overall sales. And just all of these things of essentially Nintendo wanting just to continue that momentum, like they say in here, are all among the reasons why Nintendo wouldn't have a Nintendo Switch reveal for the Switch 2 in 2023 and not even in the beginning of 2024. I mean, it says it right there. Going forward, we would like to continue to see many consumers play Nintendo Switch and maintain our business momentum. The Nintendo momentum, if you guys remember that. So I do think it's gonna be a while before we see that next generation Nintendo Switch. But this also makes me think that they're definitely gonna do a Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, if they're saying that we wanna maintain that consumer play on the Nintendo Switch, why would you just introduce a new console about a year and a half to 2 years later? And not only that, but Nintendo also confirmed themselves that new titles will continue to be released for the Nintendo Switch. Now, what does this mean? Well, this is a clear sign that they want to support the Nintendo Switch even longer, maybe even after 8 years. I think Nintendo knows one of the big factors of the Nintendo Switch and why some people do like this console is because of that portability. The Nintendo Switch line is fantastic and a lot of us do love it, so if they can just make another Switch that's more powerful and continue supporting both sides, the original Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch Lite, Nintendo Switch OLED, almost messed up my words there, and whatever the next Nintendo Switch is going to be called that's more powerful, Super Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch Pro or whatever they're going to be calling it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think they're going to call it? I'm kind of leaning on the new Nintendo Switch. Super Nintendo Switch would be pretty cool to have a Super NES callback. Now, to build on this talk of the Nintendo Switch just doing really fantastic, especially when it comes to software, we do have a chart for the Nintendo Switch, and this is really big because it has some pretty big games. It has Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Animal Crossing, Mario Odyssey, Super Smash Bros. I mean, there's a lot here, and as you can see, it has sold a lot more than their past games. And this isn't just across one platform. No, it's on the Wii, Wii U, Nintendo DS, 3DS. I mean, these are selling really well on this console. It's no wonder that Nintendo doesn't want to stop selling the current Nintendo Switch and why they've been waiting so long for a Nintendo Switch 2 or next Nintendo Switch. And this is what gives me hope for that backwards compatibility for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's one thing that I really do want to see them doing on this next generation Nintendo Switch, assuming that's what they did, or they will do, I mean. I want to see that backwards compatibility, and if they can do something to where the Nintendo Switch 2 uses something similar to the Nintendo Switch in terms of cartridges, and you can just pop the Nintendo Switch cartridge into the Switch 2 and just play it that way, that would be fantastic, especially if there's some kind of upscaling thing with like DLSS, that would be fantastic. Now, Nintendo also shared some financial reports for some current Nintendo Switch games as well, and they're doing really well. So Pikmin 4 sold through 2.5 million units so far and had the biggest global cumulative sell-through of the Pikmin series, biggest launch in the series across all regions as well. And then we have Super Mario Odyssey, which had a whopping 4.3 million units, which makes it the biggest release for a Super Mario title, which is pretty insane. And this was only in the first 2 weeks. Now we know that Nintendo said they want to make the transition for our Nintendo accounts really easy when it comes to transitioning from this generation to the next generation, whenever that's gonna be. And I think we finally know the reason why. It's because it exceeded over 330 million at the end of September when it comes to Nintendo accounts. And I think that's a big reason why they want this to happen. It must be doing very well for them. They want to make the transition as seamless as possible. And another tidbit of news as well when it comes to Nintendo Switch first party software sell-through, 2023 software for first party Nintendo Switch games was almost as big as 2020, which was at its highest in the whole lifetime of the Nintendo Switch. That is pretty big. In fact, since 2021, it's been going up. I mean, that's pretty crazy when you consider how old this system is, that it's still selling like this when it comes to software. Again, more proof that Nintendo doesn't really need that Nintendo Switch 2. Don't get me wrong, I would love a Nintendo Switch 2 to be announced and released, but I'm enjoying the games. I think that's one thing that's very important in here, if you're enjoying the game. I do think some games do need a lot of either optimization or, again, a more powerful Switch, but aside from that, I am enjoying the Nintendo Switch. I mean, we have a lot of games to look forward to very, very soon. The Peach game, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, we have the Mario RPG remake, we just had Super Mario Wonder, and Metroid Prime 4 as well. So there are just a lot of games to look forward to and a lot of games to play, and overall, things are good with the Switch. But overall, it is very interesting. And it does paint a future for the Nintendo Switch, and a positive future, I think. I think I can wait about a year or two more until that next Nintendo Switch, personally. Now, I still do think that summer of 2024 would be a fantastic time, but some people are saying 2025. But overall, great news for the Nintendo Switch, great news for fans, everyone's enjoying the Switch, most of us anyways. I'm sure there are people who are not happy with the Switch, as there are with pretty much everything in life. You can't please everyone. But yeah, very exciting stuff. Make sure you guys tell me your thoughts about this all in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, if not on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those.